AI-generated content is quickly becoming background noise. And if you're not careful, your content could follow because we're voluntarily killing the thing that made video work in the first place. Today, I'm breaking down how we're using AI to replace the wrong things, what we're losing as humans when we automate creativity, and why your best content feels empty even when the numbers look good. And the third thing that we talk about may explain why you're already feeling disconnected from your content. This is the future of video, where we help marketers build trust, reach, and pipeline through audience-focused content. I'm Adam Mola, the founder of A2 Media, and my team has helped companies that are doing 8 to 10 figures in yearly revenue win with video. This is something that's been top of mind for me for a little while now because you know that ad by Kalshi, the one about gambling, where it was fully AI generated? That really made me reflect on what the future of advertising and content in general would be. And I started to become concerned because I was like, are we going to live in a world where human beings don't show up on camera anymore? That doesn't feel right. But then I realized the way that the world is moving right now, there is AI generated content that we are having a bit of an issue with, whether it be written texts. I know on LinkedIn all the time, people are calling out fake content. LinkedIn's not really doing anything about it. YouTube has their own opinion on AI generated content, and it looks like they're cracking down a little bit. More to come on that. So a lot of people are of the belief right now that more content will give people more chances to create impact. In other words, you have more chances to go viral. Don't get me wrong, AI is fantastic for automating the things that we don't want to do. Before, we had to do captions manually, which took forever. We had to cut things up, all the silences out. So AI is something that is an editor's dream to have in their toolkit. So with the barrier to entry being lowered for AI content and content creation, we are now looking to create 50 pieces of content when 5 will suffice. And my position on this is we are automating the wrong things. People don't want automated stories. They want real things. They want real human experiences. AI should be used as a tool to help us craft those stories, not replace them altogether. Human beings are addicted to stories, and stories are typically crafted by human beings. Anything that you can generate with AI is recycled from somewhere else, and we will always be drawn to that. So to leave that fully up to AI and prompting is, in my opinion, a mistake. Real authenticity comes from real experiences, and AI cannot have human experiences. So what I want to encourage you to do is automate the bad parts, the stuff that sucks while editing, but don't automate the thinking and the storytelling. You will lose. The other thing is, it's not just about the automating, it's about the skills we are going to lose as AI becomes more popular, which brings me to the second thing. And this goes hand in hand with what I just talked about. Our creative muscles are weakening. These days, it's so simple to take someone else's transcript, someone else's idea, throw that into AI, and come up with something that is not original. And I'm not saying you have to be original, but something that is born from AI and other people. The problem is, the more that we do that, the less we are going to be able to come up with unique and great stories on our own. In the same way as when smartphones became popularized and we started forgetting each other's numbers, I'm really worried that AI will replace creative thinkers, and it's not looking good if we continue to leverage AI the way that we do now. AI is a tool for us to amplify what we already have in our minds. Human beings are creative, and if we use AI in a way that replaces that creative muscle in our minds, then we're going to find ourselves making all the same things. And that's what really worries me. Everyone is going to start sounding even more the same than they already do. Also, if you're a B2B marketer that doesn't know what to do with video or where to move forward with it, please consider subscribing because that's all we talk about on this channel. We talk about everything video, whether it be the future of video, how people are using video tools today, and everything you need to know to be successful with video. So please subscribe below. Also, it genuinely helps the channel grow. So the third thing is that everything is starting to sound the same. And AI is going to amplify this issue. You know how you feel when you discover something on Instagram or TikTok as an ad and you feel like a little bit tricked? And you're like, ugh, I can't believe I didn't realize that was an ad earlier. The exact same thing is going to be happening with AI content. And the reason is because with the same tools and the same prompts that we'll be using, companies will be putting out content that looks almost exactly the same. The second that you realize that it's AI, you're probably going to feel the same way that you do about ads in this very moment. Believe it or not, your weirdness and uniqueness is your competitive advantage. But the saddest part isn't that everything looks the same. It's what we're teaching ourselves in using AI the way that we do. Here's what breaks my heart the most. It's that we're teaching ourselves that stories are not worth the struggle. We're teaching ourselves that we need to pursue virality over everything, and that is making us forfeit one of the most important things about video content, the story. We've convinced ourselves that our stories are not unique enough, and that is sending us down the wrong path entirely. So AI isn't just changing the way that we create, it's changing the way that we see ourselves as creators, which leads us to the last thing that I want to talk about. We're forgetting why our voice even matters in the first place. We've convinced ourselves that efficiency and optimization and ROI are always above everything else. And that's simply not true. Viewers are actually drawn to the messy, imperfect, and deeply personal content that we try to hide from them. And that's why behind the scenes content works so well. People just want to know that they're dealing with someone that experiences life in the same way as them. AI can't replicate that moment where you wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning with a new idea. Soon, unrehearsed, unscripted moments are going to be the thing that people look for and the way that you build trust with your audience. And I fear that we're going to lose our ability to do that. We're going to feel so uncomfortable showing up as ourselves in a perfect feed. This is a skill that you need to preserve. So I encourage you, if there are times where you can go offline, go for a walk, go into nature and write down ideas that you have, those ideas will be best for you. AI, again, should be an amplifier. It should not replace your creative mind because you are creative. Tap into that. Because the most tragic outcome here isn't bad AI content. It's forgetting that we had something worth saying in the first place. We'll be posting a lot more about AI content on this channel, whether it's the best AI tools to use, how to use generative AI in the right ways, and the implications that it will have on video content and its future. But there are a ton of other topics that we'll be talking about on this channel, all geared towards helping you find success with video in B2B marketing. And if you want to learn about one of the biggest misconceptions in marketing and not fall into that trap, you're going to want to click this video right here.